Hello. I am here, hopefully. There we go. Beautiful. Welcome on in today. We are continuing on with the seemingly never-ending expansion. Last time we had a lot of fun. We did Professor X's room, we did Jean Grey's room, and Cyclops. We also did Storm's room, which was super fun. Today I want to focus on finishing up the upstairs rooms and then maybe starting on the classrooms as well. It's been a lot. I did a little bit off stream, but it was only boring stuff like landscaping and adding a bit, which I can show you now actually. We'll just jump in. So over here, we already had this front bit done for the IV, but I decided to start on the, whoa, oh my. I decided to start on the back, so we also have a little bit of that done. It's not completely done yet, but again, that's kind of boring to show everyone, so I could just be here for hours adding little bits of ivy. The more fun thing is doing the themed rooms, so I'll show you what we've done so far. So over here, we have Wolverine's room. If you haven't seen it already, it's beautiful. It's a sleigh. A lot of references to him being animalistic. A lot of references to the color scheme of his character in the comics and his lumberjack, era of life. Also having a little, a dog bed here, stuff like that. And then we zoom on over to the other side of the mansion where we have, Rogue's room here based on the color scheme in the comics. So we've got that green and that yellow. And also black and white, but mostly black because she do be emo. And I wanted to really get that emo vibe here. Also the teenager vibe. Like, I wanted to make sure that you could tell that she was just a baby. Just a teenager. Because, she's got messy clothes and everything. She's got her little laptop. It's all cute. Then over here, we have, of course, the ice room inspired by Bobby. Covered in everything blue and white you could imagine. It looks like Elsa's room, to be honest, but it's fine. It's a bit of a meme. But you can also tell this is a teen's room. We've got a little guitar there. Maybe he's learning that. He's got this cool little desktop setup here with some little personality flares everywhere. And then over here we have Storm's room. So we have the weather machine on this side, and then we have her little own office because she is, in fact, a professor at this school. And she has basically every single cloud and lightning shaped thing that I could include in the whole game in her room. And I think it looks beautiful. I think it looks really lovely. And then over here we have Jean Grey and Cyclops' shared room because they are in love. They are a couple in the first film. So that's what we're going off of. So on the left here we have Jean's side. So she's got some doctor inspired stuff because she does run the medical lab in the X Mansion, as well as the color scheme from the comic books. And then over here we have the yellow and blue of Cyclops that happens in the comics, but we also have some homages to other things. For example, this giant crack in the wall is inspired by him. We're imagining he took off his glasses or his visor for a little bit, and then it sort of exploded the wall behind him. So there's that. Also, we have a bunch of references to eyes and to glasses because I thought it'd be funny, because I don't really like him that much. And finally, we have Professor X's room. So I went for a more traditional, old school professor looking room here. But I also did a black and white theme because a lot of the time you see him wearing sort of a very smart suit. And over here we have my version of Cerebro. So we have this little helmet thing and a high-tech thing plus a map. I also added in a chess table that only has one chair at it so that he can use his wheelchair to come up on the other side. So, I think today we will start with maybe just this bathroom. I'm not sure if I should do bathroom stalls or if I should have like little private spots. Like maybe we do something like this. Sorry, it seems like my voice is gone. My throat kind of hurts. I've been talking all week. Okay. So So we're just gonna go in with some, I don't know, boring toilets. I'm not sure. Maybe these ones. They look kind of old. So I'll just make 4 stalls there. Seems intuitive to me. Kind of cut them off. I know we have the ones that came with university and stuff that are actually like public toilets, but I think that it makes more sense to have these little stalls for this. And then perhaps over here we could have some shower rooms. So maybe we do, let's see. We could do 2 here. And maybe that's enough because then we can have the sinks along this wall. And then a door here and here maybe. So what kind of door would we use is the question. Maybe just one of these ones into here. Seems a little weird, but that's okay. And then over here, no, that makes sense. That's fine. I'll pull it away a little bit though, because it's fine. Okay. So just gonna add some light so we can see here. Hello, there we go. All right, and then inside these, we're also going to have a couple of lights. So for the little custom showers, what I was thinking we could do, let's see. We could use these kind that came with Snowy Escape or the university ones perhaps. And then maybe we could use the door that came with Lovestruck. I'm not sure though, because those are like just glass doors. They're not like frosted. Although, let's see. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's not, I could do that. Is there a frosted version? Oh, there is. Is that enough though? I feel like, I don't know if I would want to even have the possibility of someone looking in if it was me. Also, that feels very modern. So maybe not. Maybe we could get some kind of other frosted door here. Let's see. Like, what if we just did this tiny one here? And then, surely there's a frosted version, right? No? Bruh, okay. My thought is gone. What looks like it could be a shower door? I suppose one of these ones could be all right. Never really thought about it. I would just assume that it'd be glass, but like, that's not gonna work, is it? What would an old one be like? I guess that's like why they came up with that door then. Because there's just nothing else that really works. This glass one? Does this one come frosted? Let's see. Not really. Oh, you know what though? I think if we do the new frosted ones, we'll say that it's been updated, but then we can also have a curtain on the inside. I'm fairly certain that Sims can just walk through that and it won't be a problem, like it won't break it or anything. And for the actual outside itself, I guess we'll just do the white ones, because otherwise it's just completely see-through. It's either blue and gray or white and white. So I guess we'll go with the white, and then on the inside we can put like floor length curtains type of deal. Let's see. Here we go. I like these dine out ones. They actually do look like shower curtains. The problem is I don't know if there's any short ones. Oh, there is. Oh, slay. They're a little big though. I don't know. Let's do some experimenting on the outside because I can't actually see from the inside very well. Like this makes sense to me because it looks like you could pull it across. So maybe we put that like here and we just make it white as well. And then from a Sims perspective, if we get in here. Oh yeah, I feel like that's fine, right? Because then you could slide it over and then it would be like an extra layer of privacy, I suppose. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't have to be super realistic or anything, but anyways. Okay, so then for the actual shower itself, here we go. Do we use one of these guys or do we try to... I suppose we should use some kind of like shower bath combo situation as well, because... Or I don't know. Should we do that? I feel like, okay, so I think on the kids side, I want to do the shower bath combo, because I guess maybe some of the kids might want to have a bath instead. But over here, I think I'll use the, this kind of one. I'll just use the old school one from, what's it called? Discovery University, and we'll put it like over here in the corner. So then on this wall, we could have like a little towel rack type situation. So let's see, because I would have something like this, like the shower caddy over here, just in like a fun color maybe. And then I'd also want to have, oh, these wall soaps are really cute too. Oh, that's pretty. That's a little bougie for the X Mansion though. Let's see. Probably just a regular towel rack if I'm being real here. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. I wish there was like an empty towel rack, but that's not really a thing. Suppose we can just go with this. Is that a normal height? Yeah, it is. All right. Cute. And then we can replicate that on this side too. Perhaps putting this here. Let me see. Hello. My name is Sarah. That's how you say it. Welcome in. Thank you for your first time chat. I'm just gonna put it down there. Perfect. And then we'll grab another one of these guys and put it on this side. It looks like the right height. Okay. So that's kind of the bare minimum that I want in there. Obviously I haven't done the tiles or the wallpaper yet. Let's have a look. Tile. I feel like it'd probably be like a medium older tile. It wouldn't be like crazy updated or anything. Just like that was probably good. And then we can get some tile from the walls that match. I think there's a matching tile to that, although I'm not 100% sure. Oh yes, that works. I think that's about the same. Yes, it is. Nice. All right, so that works for the little shower rooms in there. I guess I'll add this curtain over this window too. I don't know if I want to have my poor Sims being seen from the outside either. Okay, that's pretty good. And then along this wall here, we will have the wall of sinks. Probably going to start with some cabinets. Trying to think which ones make the most sense. Probably just these base game ones, if I'm honest. And maybe the black. Yeah, that looks fine. I can try another one as well. I don't mind this one with the gray on top, actually. But I think I like this one better. All right, and as for the sink, there's not very many standalone sinks. I know it kind of looks like there's a lot, but really there's not that many, unfortunately. Maybe go with this one and we actually make it this color. I don't use this one very often, but I feel like this works. And then just get some mirrors back there. Obviously the mirrors can have been updated. So we'll do that. Like that. That's pretty good. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe that is a little too much. Maybe we do one of the ones that just stretches across, like from the wellness pack. Yeah, that's cute. We will need some hand towel situations. Probably not this one though. My favorite one will always be the one from Get Together because it's so versatile. Maybe we just do brown. Put one here. Also probably put one here. And then maybe we can have like a little basket for the dirty ones over on the side here. I could even size it down a little bit. Beautiful. And then we need some soap on there. And some toothbrushes, of course. I should probably get that bathroom clutter pack. I feel like I'm just putting off getting it because I don't really like buying the kits, but sometimes it's useful to just have a little bit of extra stuff to work with. Okay, so we'll get some toothbrushes there. And then this little soap dispenser. You know, we could put them on the wall. There was that one from this pack. That's cute. But maybe we do just stick with this one here. Just get a little white one there. I hate the way that they clip onto the sink. Like I have to alt place it every single time. It's so frustrating. Another one back here. There we go. All right, slay. I also think there should be a bin somewhere for, you know, waste. Okay, maybe it'll go over here. I like to be sure to always include that kind of thing. Okay, especially in a public spot like this. It doesn't even have to be a big one. I wish we had bins that had closed lids, except for this outdoor one. Like, why do we not have any indoor bins that have lids on them? Feels very unsanitary. Maybe the stainless steel one is good. A bit random, but whatever. Okay, and then we need doors to the stalls. So what should we use for those? I feel like the ones from Seasons might be good because they're kind of skinny. Do we get them in a similar color to this one though, is the question. Let's have a look. Not really, unfortunately. Yeah, the Seasons wood swatches don't really match much of the rest of the game, which is a bit of a bummer. Oh, I love the Realm of, or not the Realm of Magic, the Strangerville ones, but I also don't know if these fit. Maybe this one does? Let's see. Yeah, this tone of wood is too, like, warm. Doesn't quite match anything. I mean, I'm sure it matches stuff from the base game, but we all know how we feel about the base game. Let's see about this one. Is it this one? Oh, that one matches. That's good. Thank you for selling your daily button. Welcome on in. Let's go with this one, because actually that looks pretty skinny, so it's not too annoying to place 4 of. I know it still looks a little silly, but that's fine. As for the floor in here, I think we need a wider tile of some kind. Like maybe even the one that was in the lobby, the shale tile. And then we can also put that in here. And for the wallpaper, I'm not sure if it should be tile or not. I feel like most bathrooms don't actually have tile walls, contrary to popular belief. It's more like painted. I guess it could be half and half though, to be fair. But I'll look under the regular wallpaper for now because it's not, you know, imperative or anything. Probably one with a trim as well would be nice. Could do brown, although it's a little bit... Oops. That's what I meant to do, but it's fine. This is a very brown bathroom now. I'm pretty aware of that. Maybe I can make it a little bit lighter. Ooh, no, that's ugly. Nope, that looks gray. Maybe this is kind of a good color. Is there any browns in here? We could do like a tan or something. Oh my. We actually are not doing very well for browns in this game. I actually don't mind that. I know I just picked it on the first go. It was kind of a joke, but it's not even that bad. It looks old enough. Like it doesn't look too new or anything. You know, it's fine. It's cozy. Okay, and then in here, we're obviously going to need to add some bathroom stuff. So we need to add little toilet paper roll holders. Let's see, one up from the ground is probably good, right? Where did that go? Yeah, that's good. I want to make sure they're in the same spot. Oh. There we go. All right, that looks about correct for each of them. And then what else should we have in here? Let's see. Probably nothing, to be honest. Doesn't really need much in there. I mean, I could imagine it'd be nice to have a couple of little windows, so I might actually put that in. Just hidden, because you can't really see it anyway. Most of it's covered in the vines, but I just feel like it's gross to be in a toilet room that has no ventilation at all. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then I suppose just on this wall here, we should have a bit of artwork, and then we'll select a good light fixture. So for the art, and maybe we can bring a plant in here as well, because I'm getting very monochrome vibes over here so far. I always love looking for like public restroom style paintings because they're also like inoffensive. I find it very funny. They all choose like very generic scenes or things like that. Could do a little collage wall, but that might be a little silly. Perhaps something like this would be nice. Okay, maybe not that. Could go with cats and dogs. Oh, we're doing it. Cats and dogs always has some fun wall art. I love this set. I wish they had more stuff like this. So fun. All right, perfect. And now for a light fixture. The stuff in the actual toilet rooms and the shower rooms, I'm not as worried about because I don't know, who cares? The lights in there are usually just pot lights anyways. Where am I looking? I need lighting. There we go. Okay, so for the overhead lighting in here, oh yeah, and I said a plant too. Well, we'll figure that out. So the overhead lighting in here, what should we do? Oh, we could do the classic. It's my favorite light in the game. It's not really, but it's one of my faves because it's so good at lighting things up. And it just looks like every single light that you've ever seen ever in a house. So I find it very good. I might put two actually. Put that there so they're evenly spaced. Might be a little too bright in there now. I can't quite tell. I think it looks okay though. I'll just add a plant in the middle here. All right, decorations and plants. Here we go. So we're going to look for something like that. Actually could be cute. I don't use this one very often because it's so big, but I actually think it's not so bad. It's a little bit flatter than you think it might be when you rotate it using the Sims 3 camera, because then you can squish it up right against the wall and no one will ever know. And then what kind of pot? I guess we could do the white one. Yeah, that's cute. That feels right. And then maybe above this trash can we can also put a little wall plant perhaps or something. I don't know. I don't really decorate bathrooms very often. Oh, maybe just another one of these paintings actually. Like a third one. What's the other swatches? This one, I guess. They had it about this tall from there. I'm going to separate these out just a touch so that the centerpiece there is actually the plant. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. That's cute. All right, I think that is actually a complete bathroom now, which is fun. We can replicate that later. I don't really want to do it right now. Now we can dive into a bit more stuff. We haven't obviously decorated the hallway. I have not forgotten, do not worry. I think the entrance to this hallway should probably be an arch, if I had to guess. So let's have a look at the arches. I think I used, oh yes, I used the Realm of Magic ones down here, but they are too tall for the second, or for the second floor, which is a bummer, because the second floor is actually only a single wall height. Are there any arches that evoke that same sort of vibe? I suppose we could just go with like the OG. Not as fun. At least I think it comes in the same sort of color as some of these other... Hello? Can you... Hello? Why is it so hard to see? Is it this one? Yeah, that looks the same. Okay. There we go. Put that on the end of this hallway here. And then I suppose we can copy that across this hallway and anywhere else where they might need an archway. Like this room for sure is gonna have, well, is it gonna have an archway into it? I feel like actually maybe it doesn't have that. Well, let's check downstairs because now we can put more of these arches downstairs if we need them. Like there and there. And then we're gonna wanna have the big grand doors to get into all the classrooms. So one here and one here. One here and one here. There. There. This is a massive bathroom, but I do know that it's like also going to be a change room, so not to worry. And this is the little cafeteria. Okay, cute. So I think everything has doors that needs doors down here. What about up here? We don't have a door yet to this sort of community space, so I guess we can do that now. Do we need two? Maybe just to take up some wall space. I know it's going to be tough to fill that all out. And then down here we have everything. Okay, slay. And then of course we don't have anything upstairs. All right, so next, this side is now relatively done. Over here, I think we're going to do one of the little dorms now. So for this room, I'm imagining like a bunch of other kids with powers and stuff. Oh my gosh, the lag is crazy. Let me just save the game real quick. There we go. So in this room, we have like the kid who has the fire in his hands, and we have, you know, all the other ones that were kind of neglected. Let me look up kids in X Mansion first movie, and then I can try to make a bed for each of them and like a little thing. Let's see. Who are the students? Here we go, students. So we've got Siren, Jonas, Artie, Flea, Cypher, Sage, Leech, Hellion, Negasonic Teenage Warhead, Slay, Yukio, Dazzler, Match, apparently unnamed mutant kid, that's sad, and Kid Omega. But those are part of the revised timeline. We do have, I think I might go with former students or alumni. Let me look at the faculty and staff. Maybe that's more important. So we have Professor X, we have the room for. Storm, we have the room for. Cyclops and Jean Grey and Wolverine, we have the room for. Beast. Oh, Beast and Colossus are both professors? No way. Wait, Rogue's also part of the staff? I thought she was one of the students. Oh, sorry. It's because it's combining multiple movies. I'm silly. Okay. Okay, word. All right. So I think what I was imagining, because in the movie that I'm recalling at the top of my head right now, is that Colossus saved a bunch of the kids, but I just thought he was one of the older students. So I was just gonna let him be in one of these rooms, but now I feel bad not giving him a real room. So maybe maybe I should give him a room. Let me see. How can we do this? Let's see. Professor Storm, Cyclops, Jean Grey, Wolverine, Beast. So we definitely should have one for Beast. I feel bad that he doesn't have one. Although, isn't he busy being like the president or something? Like, meh. Do we really need him? The Colossus, I feel like we should, though. I do feel bad about that. Because he's art and physical education. And we have a whole gym downstairs. Like, specifically for him. Maybe we can squeeze another room out of here, actually. And then make the rest the change room. Well. I don't know. Maybe the gym doesn't have to be this big. I'm just pondering. I feel like this is an awkward shape, so maybe we can squish something else in here. Let me see. If I can get rid of this wall here. Acknowledging that we still definitely need a cafeteria. Okay. Maybe this classroom can be cut off here because this is kind of silly to have all this. Okay, so we have classroom, hallway. Well, actually, I guess we could just do this for now. Just see what happens. Okay, so classroom. And then over here, we need to somehow fit another room, a bathroom change room, like / change room, and the cafeteria. Huh. Okay, how about we put one room here? Because these windows can be cut. Oh, that's not one of those windows, though. Oh, no. We're definitely changing that window then, because I'm not dealing with this. This can be another room. This can be one room there. And then we can have cafeteria thing is like here or something. We do like this big of a cafeteria maybe. And then over here, what else do we need? I don't know why this one is so low, by the way. Don't worry about it. This can also go up. Okay, so let me read again. We don't need, I'm gonna ignore Beast, but I will do Colossus down here. It's a little weird because like the rest of the people's bedrooms are upstairs, but we literally don't have the room, I don't think. Unless we use this as the room. Okay, let me write this down. I'm actually like forgetting as I speak here. So we need to have Colossus and a hello? Oh, that just change room / bathroom. Okay. Cafe. Common room. Yeah, okay. All right, that's fine. Okay, so that's that. And then for the students, we've got like, I don't know, a handful, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 from the, there's 8 in the old timeline. So that's pretty easy to remember, because if we do 4 per room, perhaps we can do this as a big room. Just a sec here. We have like 2 here. So we have 8 kids, and then we can have Colossus here. Another bathroom. And maybe this is the common room, because I feel like maybe downstairs needs to be Professor X's office, because that's where all like the school stuff is. And I feel like that's fine. I feel like that makes sense. So perhaps we actually make this like his office. Cut this off a little bit. You can still have a nice big office. And then that can be the cafeteria. And we can do that. Oops, that's not how angles work. Okay, never mind. Maybe we do like this. Oops, there we go. So that can be his office. It's a little bit weird shape, but like whatever. And then we have classroom, cafeteria. We have enough for the kids. We need the change room and the common room. Okay, how about down here is the change room, bathroom, and then here is the common room. And I know what you're thinking. This is the worst layout you've ever seen in your life. But hear me out. What if it's fine? Because these kind of old buildings would have had incredibly weird skinny hallways. And so it feels realistic to me. I think. Yeah, that's how yeah. Like rooms are not going to be shaped perfectly square. It's fine. It's just gonna happen. Why can't that be normal though? Oh wait, hold on. Can I do this and then this? Because we can make his room, his office, just a teensy bit smaller for the sake of it making more sense. Hold on. There we go. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. And then we can even make like I'm getting there. Hold on. I have an idea. No, that makes sense. That's fine. Let me add a light so I can see. All right, so we still have common room, which I think I'll put a couch in so I remember that it's the common room, because otherwise I will definitely not. Oh my gosh. I love how when you open it up for the first time, there's actually no couches at all. So we got that, and then I'm gonna do his office-y stuff. Oh no. The wheelchair room wasn't working. Shoot. Okay. I'll have to delete this wheelchair, the custom wheelchair, and like make it again. Don't worry though, I definitely will. Oh my gosh. All right, let's move all of this stuff down then. Wait, do we even need that? Hold the phone. Didn't we say we had enough? Change room and bathroom, common room. Oh, and Colossus is gonna be here. Wait, what's down here? Oh, we could just leave it. This still can be his office, and we can just make downstairs even better. Okay. Well, I guess we have an extra room, which I wasn't intending on, but maybe we'll just make the cafeteria bigger again. That's fine. So we basically just did nothing. Did we just do nothing? I feel like we just did absolutely nothing. What was it like before? Oh, this was gonna be the common room. That's why. What was happening downstairs then? Oh, I think this was just like one giant room and this was one giant room, but now we have 2. Oh, well that's fine. All right, let's try to, I'm gonna cut this off. Make this a little less heinous of a shape. It's not great, but it's fine. And then change room. Yeah, that's fine. All right, that's cool. That's the downstairs now. So let's grab the archways. I think there's definitely got to be archways into the cafeteria. That makes sense to me. Same thing with the common room. I think the classrooms have to be nice doors though. Okay, so we'll put that one here. All right, slay. All right, that makes more sense to me. So now we can move on to Colossus's room, which is a little bit smaller than the others, but it's better than having two extremely tiny dorms. At least the kids now have like a sizable dorm here. And we can keep his office upstairs, so. All right, so for Colossus, I think we just have to lean in and everything has to be made of metal. I mean, what else could we possibly do? Let me look it up. Colossus, let's look up what he looks like in the comics. Okay, so he's like red and yellow, surprisingly. I say red, but I didn't know that he was also yellow. So let me get some stuff out here for my own, myself. So we got red, we got yellow, and then silver. Okay. Just so I recall. Okay, so I think for the flooring, we do have metal flooring. So I'm definitely going to use that. It's just not very bright is the problem. Most of it's quite dark, and I'd rather it be like quite bright and shiny. This isn't metal flooring, is it? No, that's like tile or laminate. Okay, this one's at least shiny, but it's not the right color. It's like blue, which is kind of weird. So the flooring might have to be something else, unless we do that, but that's crazy. That's just crazy talk. Okay, let's make the flooring red. That'd be fun. Because it's really hard to find a metal flooring. Should we give him carpet? Because otherwise it makes a huge loud noise when he walks around the room. Because I feel like that'd be really funny. That's cute. All right, and I think I want to give him, well, I definitely want to give him metal walls, but what I want to do is also give him something else too. So metal. Is that metal or is that stone? This is probably the closest. I mean, it does look like some kind of metal. Oh, this is a metal panel too. Is this bright enough though? Nothing is shiny in this game. Why did The Sims do this to me? Like, nothing is shiny. There are shiny things, but not in the wallpapers, which is kind of strange to me. It makes me sad. Rock and stone, masonry, paneling. Maybe it's in paneling or siding that I can find something shiny. I feel like I've been given an impossible task. I think this looks the most like metal though, and I know we used it over here for Jean's room, but like, whatever. You can't tell, it's so far away and it's just for the background. So that's that, and then I want to give him some yellow accent walls. So if we go into find yellow here, this one looks like metal to be fair, but it's more like gold leaf and I don't want that. So let's just get a regular looking metal, or regular looking yellow rather. Could do this one. What are his shapes and stuff? Let's see. He's got kind of like a V. So some triangles sort of action. But mostly not. Okay. Also, it's for sure like not very often that he has any yellow showing. It's like much smaller of a thing. So we're just gonna do 2 little accent walls of it. The good thing about this wallpaper is that this one actually is reflective and shiny, if you can see that there. But it's one of few. But that works. I think that works really well. So let's give him a bed. Do we give him like what kind of bed do we give him? Okay. Hopefully everything can be heard now. I can't believe I didn't notice that my mic was muted. That's so funny. So humbling. I love it. I think I'm gonna take this in just a little bit. Let me just save the game. Okay, we should be back from ads soon-ish. Maybe in the next 10 seconds, I think. Just do another quick overview. All right, you should be back from ads now. Thank you for sitting through those. They really do help the channel. Anyway, this is what it looks like so far. To recap what we did earlier, even though it was on mute, we did a bit more of this like landscaping here. And then we did the bathroom over here, which is quite cute. It's very plain and chill, but it's very cozy. Got some separate little stalls for people, as well as some showers for over on this side. And then over here, we just finished up this room for Colossus. So I can't show you the progress on that because it was muted. But that's all right. So anyway, we're working right now on the girls' dormitory. So there's actually 2 girls canonically here, but I might make a few more actually. So I'm actually thinking if we do the walls a bit more plain, we can have the decorations around the beds a bit more on theme for each of the girls. Plus we can add another couple of beds just in case like more show up or whatever. So I'll do that for now. And then for the beds, I think is where we're gonna get the most personality. So for the Siren, her colors are yellow and green, of course, because like literally everyone's are. But we are going to find something cute for her because she has the voice, oh my gosh, what's the term for it? She's basically a person who has such a high voice that it like destroys people and stuff. So that's why she's called a siren, which makes sense. So I want to find something that sort of emulates that. We don't have too much to choose from. I mean, we have a lot to choose from, but we also kind of don't. So let's go with green. We don't really have a whole lot of green beds, I don't think. So we'll start with that one and just see if anything makes sense. We have like a plain one here. These ones all have weird patterns, I think. Yes, they do. Oh, we could do this one. That one's very pretty. That's a potential. I always love that bed. I never get to use it though. This one's also kind of fun, but it's pretty loud and these aren't quite the right colors yet. What else do we have? We have sort of an islandy one, which is cute. This one sort of has the colors, but it's a little bit more muted, and I like the idea of it being quite aggressive in the color scheme. Like, we could do that. I also like this one, actually. I feel like this one reminds me of the Sonic Boom sort of thing, so I'll put that over here. And then maybe I will do... Let's see. I'll probably do 3 beds along here just in case. So we'll do the Negasonic Teenage Warhead bed is gotta be black, obviously. So what sort of like black goth beds do we have? Ooh, we have this one. That's pretty black and goth, I will say. Is there much else that can top that? I don't know. She's also like edgy. Not very whimsical. So that one's probably better. What's her other color? I feel like she's also yellow. She's like black and yellow, is she not? Or am I crazy? In the comics, she just wears like black, but in the movies, she wears yellow. So I think I'll just go with black for here because I know that the Siren girl has yellow accents as well. Okay. These ones are all right. That one's so plain and sad. What about one of these ones? Ooh, that one's good. All right, we'll do that, and then we'll do one more. And I think maybe we will do Yukio. Honestly, who cares? Let's just do Yukio as well. We'll just make sure that they're like children. We'll do hers like nice, pretty, cutesy little pink vibe here. And then for the wall art behind all of them, we'll do yellow back here. And again, we're looking for something that looks like speaking or yelling or screaming or something. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. That is adorable. I love that. What could we do? What looks like a person? Oh, you know what? There's actually a lot of people who... Hello? Oh, sorry. There's a lot of artwork of just like the sides profiles of faces. So we could probably do one of those if I had to guess. Like we could do one of these kind of things. Ooh, this could be cute. Aww. This one is very sweet with these little pink things. Or is that really pink enough? I don't know. I wish there was a more obvious like cherry blossom vibe. Maybe not that one. What else? There really is not much yellow we have discovered. I mean, they are teenagers, so maybe we just do like cute little posters or something instead. Doesn't really need to be anything crazy. That's fun. It also has a microphone on it. That makes sense to me. And then for this middle one here, obviously we want black and goth because goth. Ooh, that one's cool. Oh, this is so her. That's hilarious. I've never seen this one. That's amazing. We'll give her something else that's pink up here. Oh, this is good too, though. Let me size this one down. We'll give her like 2 things. We'll give each of them 2 things, maybe. Oh. What? I was trying to size it down. There we go. We'll do that one here. And then we'll get another pink thing up here. The hearts. Aww. That is precious. Let's do that. And then we'll go back to yellow and grab something for up there. Maybe just something smaller. I don't know. Could do a little decal. That's cute. What else though? I suppose we could do another green thing. Maybe we should look into that. We'll look at green because there's probably more of that anyway. The cactus is really cute too. I've never seen this before. That's really cute. I like that thing too. There's kind of a lot that you don't get to see if you don't look at all the swatches. Oh, that is so funny. We're gonna do this one because it's like she can't be quiet. She's like really loud actually. That's hilarious. Okay, cute. All right, that looks good to me. I'm also gonna move a couple of these out of the way so they're not so in there. I don't mind if they're in Logan's room. There we go. Cute. All right, so can we get some kind of cute rug underneath these beds perhaps? Maybe a yellow one to tie it all together for this one. That one's not very yellow though. I need it to be like comic book yellow, you know? That one looks like it would be really rough on your feet, unfortunately. That one looks like a Sonic thing. That's cute. I'll just have to squish it into the wall a little bit. Hasn't come out yet, so that's pretty good. And then over here we can get like, it's got a cute little pink one. What do we have here? Oh, that's cute. I like this one too. Although that's more like purple, to be honest. I don't really know where they got pink from that. Oh, love, love, love that one. We'll just line these up, actually. I think that's perfect. Do a couple on each side. Like so. Nice. And then for the darker one... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Where's the one that I was thinking of? There are some good ones. Ooh, that one's cool. That one totally reminds me of her, and I've never seen that before. We're just going to size this up, I think. So if we Shift T and scale it, we'll do 1.1. Okay. How about 1.5? Oh, okay, I like that. We're just gonna alt place it under the bed here. Might actually be able to do that with one of these ones too, so we don't have to layer them. So Shift T, click, and then scale 1.5. And that's probably, oops, that's probably perfect for under here. Oh yeah, I love that. That's very cute. This one, I think, still works out fine. And then for side tables, it is a little tough because they might have to share one. Or at least like one person is sharing one, right? So a little bit annoying. Maybe we'll do a cute little white one over here. Or pink, I don't know. I don't think there are any pink ones though, but we can check. All right, let's see. Oh, the new one from Lovestruck is so cute. That's perfect. Okay, and then maybe on this side, I'll also get the black one. And just, oops, alt place, oh god, not my Windows key, thank you. And then just alt place it back here. That's so cute, I love it. There we go, and then on this side, she can have sort of one that matches her bedstand, which did come with base game. So I'm sure we can find one that matches. I'm sure we can. I say so confidently, as if anything in the base game has ever matched a day in its life. Nope, not that one. Let's see. This one maybe? No. Okay. All right, fine. Let's look for her color then. We'll do yellow. Because I'm nice. Actually, that one's not that bad. Nor is that one. We'll size this one down. Do that one. There we go. That's cute. Or maybe we need to do green because we don't really have enough green either. Yeah, let's do that. All right, cute. That's fun. Should we do like this? Yeah, that's better. All right, so those are the girls there. That's fun. I wish I could put their names above it so you'd know who's who, but hopefully you can sort of tell. And then we're going to do the different like desks and dressers and stuff like that. So I think we'll just split it into 3 components here. So if we get a green desk. Wait, did I use a green desk anywhere else? I feel like I did. No, I used a black desk and sort of a gray desk. Okay, perfect. So we can lean in with the green if we can find a good one. That sort of matches, but like not really. Okay, yeah, there really isn't very many good green desks. There's this one. I guess that sort of matches. Okay, we'll do that for now. We'll put that against here. And then as for chair, I guess just the matching one. Does this come in yellow perchance? No, it does not. Okay. Does this come in yellow? This comes in yellow, so maybe we'll do green and yellow there. And then for the laptop, I think we'll just give her like a little green laptop there. And then for the dresser, what should we use? I feel like the base game ones make the most sense, but they just don't fit They're way too big, unfortunately. Like this one sort of works if we size it down like a little bit, but it's so ugly, you know? So it's quite tough. And the yellow one's also kind of annoying, but maybe that's all right. The wood tones do not match literally at all, but that's okay. We can sort of deal with it. This one matches the bedside table though. Maybe I can give her a smaller desk. Let's see. We can put this back here and scale it down like a little bit. Scale to 0.9. That's probably all right. Okay. Cute. And then for the desk, let's get her one of the small ones because like, do they really need a big desk? Probably not. And then I'll look up yellow this time. Ooh, like I could do this one. Or maybe this one here. I mean, that is literally yellow and green, which is kind of the vibe. I think we should do that. Let's do it. So we do this here. We got the little laptop, the chair. And then we can scoot that right into the corner and this over here. And that works out really nicely. We can even probably just scale this back to normal. Let's do one. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that's the basics of that side. And then for this one, we'll split this into pink and black, I guess. So the pink, Yukio can have a desk in here. So we'll go with a pink tag again. There's not very much, but I feel like she deserves to have this cute little one or something. Or do we get her like, I don't know. Like it's not very pastel. Which is not great. That one's not bad. What's another like cutesy little one? I feel like that one's very her actually. We'll go with that. And then we'll get, oh my God, we have to give her the little heart chair. That's so cute. For this, I think we're gonna give her like this adorable little setup here. Maybe we'll give her, what's this one? The cow one is cute. The flowers are cute. I think we'll do the cow one. What's this one? Oh yeah, just different types of thing. Okay, we'll do the cow. Cow is precious. We love to see it. And then for her dresser, let's do this one. And just scooch it back into the wall there. And then we can have the black desk and dresser as well. Oops, not that. Desk. Just gotta be super emo. Let's see, what's a good, oh my, that one's really cute actually, the knitting one. I've never noticed that before. That's very practical. I feel like maybe this one. That's cute. All right, so let's do this one here. And then we'll put her, oops, what am I doing? I didn't want to touch anything. We'll put the dresser as well over on this side. Maybe just something like this. That one's kind of cool. I feel like she doesn't have that many clothes. She's probably like a minimalist. All right, cute. And then back to some chairs for this. Chairs. Here we go. Probably just that one. IKEA vibes. Just this little laptop will do. Beautiful. Okay, so that's the basics of the room, like the very bare minimum. And then we can add a bit more flavor. Like maybe in this corner we have like a bookshelf and a cute soft little seat that they can share. So we can do, or like even like a love seat, to be honest. We might as well. Not black. We'll do like a very neutral kind of color. Like cream. Like just like an off-white color. What looks like a nice cozy thing? This thing? Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do this one here and then grab a bookcase to put against here. Which can be, I don't know, this one maybe? I love this one, but I don't think it really fits. I don't mind this one. It's kind of cute. I don't know if I'm loving the colors. Do we get a lighter one? I feel like the vibrant boxes are throwing me off just a little bit. Also, I don't love these. Actually, that one's pretty good. That has a couple other colors and stuff, so that's nice. Squish that in here. And have the couch there so they can sit and read. And then we'll give them like some plants and stuff, because I bet they're cute little plant girlies. Actually, go for a lamp, a reading lamp first, actually, for this corner here. Maybe like this one. Okay, where should we put this? I just want to rotate it so that it's like poking out here. Then I can shove it back into, oops. There we go, that's better. That's so cute. All right, and then what color are we gonna do? Maybe gold. That's nice. Matches the door handle. Oops, I'm still in Sims 3 mode. There we go. All right, now maybe plant time. All right, what kind of plant? Maybe this one? Well, it looks like it's sort of easy to maintain. I love this plant so much. It's so cute. I hate this base game plant so much. Look how crunchy it is. Why is it so low poly? It's so sad. I like this one, but I don't like the basket that it's in. But, fun fact, there's a new bin that came with high school years that is so precious. And if you just like slide it over, no one will ever know. Also, I can shift and make this scale down to 0.9. And then it'll like super fit. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. So now I can just tuck it right in there and no one will ever know. Theoretically. Yay! Look how cute that looks. Oh, I love that. Okay, and then we'll get some inoffensive art for this wall here. I'd love to share this room. This is adorable. Okay, what's some good sharing art that everyone can agree on? I like the idea of one of these, maybe. This sort of matches their vibe, I think. Or maybe this one. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. All right, so now we can add some details to their desks. So over here, let's get a cute little pink lamp. I don't even know if she's actually pink. I just imagine her as pink. Give me a second here. Let's see, Yukio comic books. Unless she's not in the comics, I don't think she is. Oh, she is. Well, she's a lot less adorable in the comics, but I kind of hate that. So let's do Yukio in the movie. Because she's got like cute little pink hair and a cute little vibe. So, well, she's like pink and purple. Maybe I'll add a bit more of the purple essence into things as well. That'd be nice. So we can do purple too. I just don't think there's many purple lamps, but let's have a look. There's a couple. I mean, this one's literally pink and purple. Or, well, I guess it's kind of like pink and blue. Oh, I just wanted a little table lamp. I feel like that's her vibe, though. That's quite cute. That one's good. And then I might size it down, though. There we go. Some more clutter and decorations. Let's see. Can give her, I don't know, maybe a little stack of books, thing of tissues back here, little makeup brushes. Oh, we need to give them a nice mirror as well. Okay, we'll definitely do that. All right, now for here, a lump of coal seems hilarious. I'm definitely gonna give her a lump of coal. I'm gonna give her a little flower that Yukio made for her back here. So it's the only pink thing she's got. Also maybe some cute little heart cards as well. And then the rest of it's gonna be nice and dark. Like she's got just like stuff under here. It's so cute. All right, we've got that. And then maybe some, where are the pencils? I never remember. Pencil holder, there we go. I wish it was like, I don't know, had more personality to it and stuff. All right, back to decorations. Where are the books? I always forget. Oh, here they are. Get her some more books up there. Slay. And then I think I want to put a little plant on top of this too. Just a small one. I wonder if black will even come up with anything. Probably not. Oh, that arrangement is so slay. I don't think it really matches though, but it's really cute. Do we have any small guys? Let's see. Ooh, this is fun. Let's do that. All right, and then over here, I know she's, Siren's missing out a bit on some of this stuff, so don't worry, I'm gonna get there. I wanna know what the shouting horn thing is called. Here it is. I want one of these. So do we have, oh, we have green and yellow. No way. Wait, that's so funny. I'm gonna put that on top of here because, I don't know, for the memes. We're gonna elevate it a little bit less though, so it's gonna go negative 0.2. Okay. Elevate 0.1. Ah! Elevate 0.05. There we go. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't floating. That looks great. Okay, so it's exactly what I wanted. What else can we add for her, though? I feel like she deserves to have a couple other cute little things. Maybe a little plushie or something. This yellow guy here. And what is this? That's also really cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me push this back here. Why is it lower? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Hold on. Why is it behaving like that, I wonder? I'm gonna Shift T, click this, and elevate it 0.001. Maybe that'll help. Nope. Can we put this back? No, why is it covering it up? Do you see that? That's so what is happening here? I guess it doesn't really matter. But it is very weird. Okay, let me see. Well, that's fine. All right, let me push it back just an inch more. Oh, wait, it shows up. Wait a minute. It shows up after I've placed it, but not before. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, and then for some artwork over here, let's see. Let's get some green. Maybe we can do, I don't know, one of these cute little things. Lots of ideas, lots of potential. Maybe this is her old school or something that she used to cheer for. And then I think she's quite young. Maybe we'll do this as well, and then I'll get some yellow. Oh, maybe she can have a couple photos. That'd be cute. Yeah, that's nice. Actually, I might just replace that. And then we could be good. All right, so that's her stuff. And then where are we gonna fit a mirror? That's not good. Neglected that a little bit there, but that's okay. I think the best place we can put one is right here, standing. So let's do one that everyone can agree upon. So just kind of like a plain wood one of some kind. Maybe this one. Obviously not like this though. Let me just rotate it. scooch it just like this and push it all the way up against here. Does that make sense? Probably not. Oh, no it doesn't, okay. You can go out that far. Okay, and then without the cherry blossoms on it, what else do we have? Are they all... Oh no, we don't. We do have some plain ones. Okay, that's good. Because that matches this thing over here, I believe. Maybe. I mean, it's from the same pack. It's not... Oh no, that's toddler stuff. Oh, okay, ignore me. Maybe we can use this one. I mean, none of these are... None of those are quite plain enough. So maybe not that one. That's a bit tricky, actually. We'll do this one. All right, and just rotate that a wee bit. Push this up against. Yay, all right. So that's there now. So now everyone has a mirror to get ready with. And I think everyone's space is pretty detailed. Now all I can think of is maybe putting a rug here and adding some curtains as well as the final lighting touches. So a neutral rug that everyone can agree on. Maybe this one? It's like my favorite rug in the game, to be honest. Oop, that's actually the perfect spot for it too. Slay. And then probably just some like white curtains or something. So let me grab the curtains that are over here. There we go. Sorry, I'm going a bit far there. And we'll just grab those for over here. Great. Oh, we should pull out her desk. It's a little bit stuck. Perfect. All right, so they should be able to access all of that stuff. The only thing I also want to do maybe is some string lights, which I don't remember where they would be. So let me just look through. I think they might be in here, but I am not entirely sure. Oh yes, they are. So Yukiya would definitely have string lights, and they would most definitely be pink. Look at the little cute... Oh, the pink doesn't really look that good though. We'll just make them a nice warm tone then. That's fine. Okay, and then over here, maybe this girl also has something else. Maybe some skateboards is kind of fun. And we have, do we have a good color scheme? Ooh, that one's fun. Slay. All right, that's nice. And then I just want to make sure that Negasonic Teenage Warhead has enough of her own decor over here as well. Because there's not too much. What else would she have? Let's see. We got that thing. Ooh, this bot thing is kind of fun. Maybe I'll put a small one here. Because maybe that's what she like imagines superheroes to be. And then this little void critter guy maybe. That's a little juvenile for her. She is, you know, young, but not that young. Ooh, this one's fun. Like that. And I think I'll do one more little thing right there as well. Ooh, that's cute. All right. That is a teenage girl's room if I've ever seen one. I feel like that's very warm and welcoming. Now let's get them a good light. I think I'll just give them the neutral light that I always use, which I've put over here. And I'll probably give them two. So one in the entry and then, no, maybe one's fine. Let's just get rid of one. Yeah, that's all right. I think they have plenty of light. All right, cute. So that room is now done. Now we can do the bathroom over here, which now won't be redundant because none of you have actually seen the other one, which is just so great. Okay, let's plan this one out. So this one is going to have maybe, I think the hand, oh, how are you gonna get in? Let's see. Let's grab the doors from over here. Put it on this side, maybe. Oops, there we go. We're gonna have sinks along here, and then, oh, maybe not. Huh, this isn't a very big bathroom. How many things can we fit? Because it's on a diagonal, which makes it really tricky. I think maybe we can only fit like one shower room down here. And then maybe we do one stall. This is tough. Wait, I know. Hold on. We'll do that. We'll do... Let me duplicate this. I feel like there's got to be 2 of these, right? Surely. That'd be silly if it didn't have that. I know this isn't even a room, but it doesn't matter. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm also gonna add little light or little windows along here. Just, I don't know, just cause. So now the shower has a light, and then we can have one toilet along there, which should be fine. And then the sinks along here. It's a little awkward, but it's fine. Okay. Let me just zoom over and grab some of the stuff. So we have this toilet. Oops, there we go. And then we have this counter. I know this is a little boring considering I already did this. However, anyone who's here now knows that this didn't actually happen on stream anymore, so. Okay, put that there, put the toilet there. The shower, I think I can remember how I did. So we're gonna have a couple of these counters here. Might even flip it around the corner as well. And then we'll just have 2 sinks here. As for the mirror that I had, it was, let's see. Oh, that one's cute for here, actually. The white's probably fine. I think I'll put, what should I put over here? I want to put like a wall decoration-y thing, like this thing, like a medicine cabinet. That's a good idea. Okay, that's cute. And then for the flooring and everything, it was, oh my gosh, this tile in there, and the matching wall. I kind of want to see, what does this look like if I arrange it the other way? Oh, it's the same, okay. I'm silly, it's obviously going to be on a diagonal. Okay, let's grab the wallpaper then. So that was under the tiles, and it was acceptable tile. I believe it's this one in the gray, dark gray, black, whatever. Okay, and then we used the new shower door, which I don't know if it's actually going to fit over here. We might have to revisit and do something else, but let's have a look. So there's a new shower door that came with the Lovestruck expansion pack that specifically, oh, it does fit, okay. Oh, there's no difference, okay, cool. Anyway, it came with the Lovestruck expansion pack and is meant to make custom shower doors, which is fun. So that's what we did over here. We made custom showers using like curtains and things like that. Now it's literally across this whole thing. Okay, so this is now on this side, so it can be dragged across in theory. So that's fun. And then we have this room here, which is the same. Okay, that's great. For the wallpaper, we used like a warm brown wallpaper. That was just like one of the plain ones from here. And I really liked the way that looked. And then for the bathroom part, the toilet part, we just used the more bronzy one over here, and it was like one up from the ground. So it's right there. Probably gonna want the same curtains over the windows. So we'll do that. And maybe this one here, so you can pull it across if you want. We're gonna grab this door here so we can actually enter the bathroom. And then on the shower walls, we put a towel rack as well. Hello? Okay. We put a towel rack and we also put a shower caddy thing. So we used this one. I think it was in the blue or something over here. And then this towel rack with the white, I think. We'll go look in a second. Put that over here. Let's see. What did we do? Oops, can't see. Oh yes, we did the white one with the blue stripe. Okay. All right, let's go back and change that then. They can be all the same. It doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously the students are going to be bringing their own towel in, but like whatever. And then over here in the corner, we're actually going to have the shower piece itself, and we're just going to grab the one that came with university. They should be able to use that no problem. I might scooch it over just a little bit so that they don't interfere with anything else. But that's the shower room done. And then over here, we need to have some hand towels and some soap. So we use this hand towel here in brown. It is my favorite hand towel in the game. We also had a little basket, like a laundry basket. I don't know how useful that's going to be, so I might shove one of these in there instead and just raise it up and size it down a bunch. Or I could put the bin. I know I keep using a bin for something that's not meant for, but this kind of looks like a hamper, so maybe I'll just use it anyway. I'll just size it down a little bit, and that can go back here. Cover that glitch a little bit, but also be for the used towels, which is fun. And then, of course, we need some toothbrushes and some soap. So we used the white soap before. I might do that again. Here we go. So hopefully that works. Maybe I'll move this door this way and then it'll swing open like that. Shouldn't cause any issues particularly. Okay, I think that bathroom is pretty good. I just used the general lights in the toilet part and stuff, but I'll use this light in here. We also had some art in the walls, but we don't really have room for that over here, except for maybe one. So I will stick one right there. Just cause, let's see. It's the one from Cats and Dogs that I love so much because it comes in 4 different, like, versions, and we haven't used some of them yet, so we'll use this one here. Cute. All right, so that's the bathroom, I think, done. I think I'll put just like a bin over here, like a real bin. Just because we always should have a bin for inclusivity in every bathroom, because you never know what you might need to throw out there. All right, so that's the bathroom done. And now we're gonna go on to the boys' dormitory. So for the boys' dormitory, which you may have missed, we have 4 boys in there. So we have, let me see, where were the things? We have Artie, Jones, Flea, and Hellion. So we'll start with Artie, who has a forked tongue. So we're gonna make him a snake-themed room. Not like anything crazy, obviously, but something like that. So let's put the same flooring in that we have. And then probably the same wallpaper, to be honest, because we just want to make sure that the dormitories remain pretty much the same. I feel bad that they have so few windows though, so I might add some more on the sides here as well, where it's a bit more hidden, because it's not like accurate to the movies or whatever, but that's fine. So that's good there. And I think what we can do is we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe move this door over here. Yeah, that works. Okay. So we'll have the door being perfectly opposite. And let's start with this corner over here. So Artie is the snaky boy. So let's grab the bed that we think would fit that. I know Love Struck came with some snake themed wallpaper, but we're not going to use that unless, well, nah, that's fine. I'm going to look up what his colors are in the comics though, because that's what I like to do. So Artie Maddox, yeah, he just has like a snake tongue. So let me see. Artie Maddox. Oh my. What the heck? Okay, so in the comics, he's actually like pink with a blue outfit. Like he's like a pink alien. That's so weird. Okay, so he's blue. So we're gonna make him have a lovely little blue bed. That works. Okay, so blue, and it's like a nice sky blue. It's almost like this. I gotta find something really nice though, because I feel bad for him not having much of a role in these movies. That one's not bad. I like that one. That one feels good to me. So I think I'll do, how should we do it? Yeah, maybe we'll do them long ways. Or what would make the most use of space? Maybe, oh, okay, we can't really do it this way. We'll do it long ways. So we have one, and then the bed for, well, actually, let's just do the whole part. Okay. So for the side table, I think we'll do it in a light pink, just to pay homage to the fact that his skin is light pink in the comics for some reason. And it's super creepy. Not many of these really match though, but I guess this one sort of does. Pretty inoffensive. All right, cute. And then I guess like, what should we do for the wall art? Do we even have any snakes? Maybe we do. Oh, well, we have a snake plant. We'll give him a little snake plant. That's cute. But we don't have anything else, so at least it's not called that. So we'll just have to keep our eye out for like the animal things. I guess they would be under green, which is a bummer because obviously his colors are not like that. Oh, we could do this thing though. This thing, this like iguana thing looks like it would stick out its tongue, right? And we can do it in black and white above his bed. That's cute. All right, that works. And then what else signifies like a forked tongue? Like a snaky little forked tongue. I don't know. You're not a snake. This is sort of like a snake though. That's cute. We'll do that one. What about you? Any of you are snakes? No? What about you? Nope. This one? Nope. This one? No. Okay. All right, well that's pretty good though. This decal. Oh, these decals are so cute. I hardly ever use decals though. Or decals, as I said when I was growing up. Because, I don't know. I think my main issue with them is that they just look so flat, and that's really not the vibes. Maybe we'll just make him like a reptile themed in general. I'm sure there's more stuff that's in the new pack that's themed around that we can look for. So let's look at Love Struck real quick. Okay. These posters, let me just put them up here and have a look. I think most of these are going to be pretty adult looking, but let's just see. Yeah. Okay, not that one. That's okay. This thing could be good though. There's like a little lizard on that already, so I have high hopes. Oh, that's just a thing of fries. Okay. So okay, never mind. That one's not the vibe. That's fine. This one is wall graffiti, which I really don't think is going to be relevant at all. This one's all for working out. This one is like clouds and stuff. That doesn't really make any sense. Okay. This is just one thing for some reason. Always think that's interesting choice of The Sims. More gym posters, that's fun. Ooh, in here we could find something maybe. Nope. All right. This one? What even are these? I mean, I love these. I can't quite see what they are though. What does it say? Memories of a grandparent's home. Nothing feels more nothing feels more like childhood and home than visiting your grandparents' house and seeing the wall of family photos. I can just smell old books and plastic couch from here. Well, that's cute. It looks like they're all the exact same though. Oh wait, no, hold on, there's two. There's one with people and one with text. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, well, that's not really it either. Is there a... I thought there was a lizard on one of these. Is this a lizard? No. Wasn't one of these a lizard? No, those are people. Okay. What about you? Lizard people? Nope. Well, I mean, this lady's sad, but that's... I don't really want to do that. Okay, not that one. This little guy is cute. That's okay. All right. I think I did my best. Maybe I'll do this one over here because it's a little bit bigger, and then this one over here because it's smaller. Okay, that's good for now. And then next one I want to do is... Who was that? That was Artie. Jones is technopathy. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. So he doesn't sleep. And he also controls electronics by blinking his eyes, which is a little slay. So I want to give him a lot of electronics. So what kind of bedspread would he have? I feel like there's one that's like all techie. Let me look up the color green. I think it's under the color green. I keep seeing it. It's this one. It looks like a game of like Tetris or something. Ooh, okay, there's a couple in that color scheme we could choose from. So there's this one and this one. I think that's it. Oh, that's a cloud bed. That's cute. All right, well, let's look up what his colors are. So that's Jones. Jones, Marvel Comics. No, not Jessica Jones. Jones, X-Men. Oh, okay. I don't think this kid has like a particular comic about him. So let's do this color scheme because it's a bit of fun. And then let's do a lot of like tech looking things on the wall, which I feel like there's an abundance of for sure. So we're definitely going to find some cute things in here. Tech things. It's usually in the poster section. This one... Bot Savants. Ooh, cute. No. Could do something like this. Let's see. Oh, this Void Critter one is cute. Oh, here we go. Here's what I was thinking of. Strangerville has a lot of good ones. At least I'm pretty sure. It might not be the tech related ones that I'm thinking of. Okay, it's not. There's definitely something though. Oh, is it the high school one? It could be. We'll do this one for now. I mean, that matches the vibe, I think. And then what else was there? There was like this one. Those are just wolfy ones, so I don't really want that. Harry Potter, no. Oh, there's this one. That one looks fun. Oh, here's the Tetris one, Slay. Also, this one could be good too. I know another kid had it, but that's okay. Yeah, I can layer them a little bit. Kind of fun. What's this one? Oh, this one's fun. Okay, hold on. Let me look at the difference between all these, because I think there's like a ton in here. Oh, good idea. Thank you for telling me to save the game. It has been a hot minute. I appreciate it. Okay, Um, oh, these are all like, oh. Huh. Oh! There's like a Minecraft one. Wait, that's so cool. This is the perfect one, actually. It's exactly what I wanted. Let's put this one in. Oh my gosh, yeah, the tech wizard right there. Okay, great. And then we'll give him a good little side table that we can put some electronics on, maybe. Is there a side table that looks like it could be controlled by his mind, though? Because that would be really fun. Probably not. We'll just give him like a high-tech looking one, like a modern looking one. What's a good modern one? Maybe this one. Let's do blue. Okay, and then I just want to go straight to electronics and bring out as many as I can. So we'll give him like, I think he should get a TV. Oh, maybe a console thing. Yeah, we'll give him a console. And then we'll give the room a TV, which feels a little unfair to the girls, but maybe I can give them a TV too. I'm not really sure where it would go. Maybe I can scooch one here, actually. Yeah, that's all right. There we go. Now it's fair. Okay, so that has that there. And then what other tech things can we get? We can get some speakers for the TV, perhaps. Maybe we need like a little console-y thing underneath it. So I can put the speakers on it. And then we'll get like some smaller ones maybe. We'll do that. So where is the... Is it under here? Or TV tables? Yeah, like these things. Oh, that's huge. I didn't think that'd be so big. I guess we can move this thing to like here. And then I'll move this up. And then we can change this color to like something more chill, I guess. That's good. All right, and then what other electronics do we have? We have computers, which of course I'm gonna give him a desk. I'm gonna give everyone a desk. Anything else? Not really. I guess I could give him like a little electric clock or something. Like this looks like a digital clock, perhaps. Are there even digital clocks in this game though? Not really. This is like the only one. It's kind of weird, but we'll do that, I guess. And then other electronics, let's see. That's a cash register? I've never seen that before. That's cool. This is not an electronic. Oop, ad time. Hello. Thank you for sitting through those ads. I really do appreciate it. It helps with the support of the channel. So anyways, we are back. So we're still working on this little part of the room here for Jones, the mutant, who has the, who has the tech abilities. So we were just going through and seeing if there was any other technology that we could use. I don't think so. I'm just trying to see. I suppose there's a little Roomba. I mean, that's kind of funny. Does it really make sense? No, but we'll put one here anyway, because why not? And then maybe he can have like, okay, not that. That's a bit much. That's probably good. I don't know if we need anything else really of like techie type things. What does it say? Computer rack. Yeah, no, we don't need that. We'll just give him a normal desk and stuff. But I just want to make sure there's a lot of tech in this corner. I think I'd like to work a little bit back over here now because I feel like his side is so empty. So we'll give him a nice little blue rug over here as well. Maybe this one. Yeah, that's cute. Let's size it up though. So I'm just pressing Shift T and then scale, and we're gonna do 1.5. And usually that is big enough. But yes, that's very cute. Okay, that one's gonna go there. And then for some more wall decorations, is there any other cute things that might be there? Oh, we could do frogs. The frogs could be cute. Maybe this one? Kind of hard to say. I think a frog definitely has a tongue like that though. That could work with the vibes. And then maybe he also just has a cute little, I don't know, calendar over there. Adorable. All right, so that one's good, and we'll just scooch this a little bit. Maybe we'll still keep it here. We'll just scooch this in. Oops. That's nice. All right. So that's that corner done, and now we have. Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, that's this. I was like, what is poking through there? That's so random. Okay, so then the other two we have Artie done and Jones done. Now we need Flea and Hellion. So Flea has agility, and he can jump really high and really far. He's also really good at gymnastics, which is fun. So I guess we'll give him like some sporty things, I'm guessing. And now let's see if he has any official colors. Probably not. Let's see. Flea. Oops, hold on. Flea X-Men comic. Okay, I don't think he's in any official comics. He's just in the movies, which is totally fine. So we'll just pick another arbitrary color scheme for him. I'd probably like to use one that hasn't been done yet because there's been so many of the same thing over and over again. Like we don't have any orange, for example. Maybe we can do orange. So if we go into beds here, let's look up orange and see what happens. We got this guitar one, the cats and dogs one. What's this one? That one's cute. This one's got baseball on it. Oh, that's so perfect. Okay, we'll put that up there. And then sport, I don't know. There's this pile of sports equipment that I think would be good. So we'll put that in here. I think we'll also give the other one to Colossus because we forgot about that. So we'll put that there because I wanted to put it in his room. So we got that one. And then, oh, didn't mean to have it on. Oh, we didn't even have it on orange. Okay, good. What else? So he needs a little side table. Side table can be boring. I don't know. Let's just do maybe a white one. Yeah, that's good. And then he can have a little lamp because we don't really have a whole lot of lamps. We also don't really have any of the wall lights that are meant to help with nightmares. So maybe we should probably do that. So let's get the orange one here, the purple one here, and maybe the blue one right here. Same thing with this room. Although these girls are a bit older, but maybe this is Siren's a little bit younger. So we'll give her like a little green one here. And that'll be helpful. Okay, great. So the rest of it, what else can we do over here? We need to have some more wall decorations. I know we have a ton of sports things, especially running things. So with the Love Struck one, for example, we definitely surely have a running one. We have this one here. Although it's a little weird to have that. Maybe we can have this one. Yeah, that's fine. And then what else? I know we have a million sports things, but sometimes it's hard to remember like exactly where they are. Okay, those are the sciences. Oh, here we go. There's a soccer poster. That's what I was thinking of. And there's also this football one, which is fun. This sort of like workout one. We are going to save some of these for the actual gym though, so I don't want to use all of them. And then, what about this? Oh yeah, that one's a good one. Okay, I like that. I think that's pretty good for now. And then we have the sports stuff. We have everything we need for that. And then, okay, we have one more bed to do. So the last one is Hellion, who is the telekinetic. So he can move objects with his mind. I'm just gonna look that up, just in case. Ooh, Hellion does have a color scheme, so he's actually red. Well, that's fun. Okay, so let's do that then. We'll do red, because we haven't done a whole lot of red, actually. It's a bit of fun. There aren't too many red beds, to be honest, for kids and teens. I think I'll do that, because it's definitely like red and black, I think. So he's got that one, and then maybe he can just have the same one here, but in the black variant. And as for the lighting, I think he's more like a teen, so he's probably more chill. You can have this like red lamp here. And then we can give him some books. Is there like a red? We'll do that. There we go. Is this clipping through the wall? I feel like it is. Yeah, I guess not. All right, there's that. Oh, a rug, right, that's what I was missing. I was like, there's something missing on this poor kid's side. I don't know though. Do you think there's orange is the question? Or do I want to do orange, or do I want to do a sport related thing? Because there very well could be a sport related rug that I don't know about. Like in here maybe. No, okay. What if we do white maybe? I was thinking like is there like a soccer ball rug that I don't know about? Or maybe this high school years one has one. Something cool maybe. No, it's very like geometric, okay. The spooky one is mostly just spooky things. That makes sense. There is a bowling one, but that's like, okay, that's going a little far, you know? We don't really need that. Okay, let's just go back to orange then. Got him a nice orange rug here. Oh my, that's huge. Let's do this one. There we go, that's nice. And then we'll get a red one for over here. Ooh, we could do this one. The new one from Love Struck. That's a bit of fun. That looks cozy. All right, I like that one. And then for telekinesis, like, again, there's not much to do with like the brain. I have something for Jean Grey's room, because obviously she's like got brain things too, but there's not really anything to do with that, which is unfortunate. So maybe I'll just go for some red decorations and see what comes up. Maybe it'll be something fun. Maybe he also plays an instrument, who knows? Maybe I'll do that stuff. I don't know. What's this thing? Okay. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to do with all that. There's some instrument ones though. Maybe on the side he likes to play instruments. Who knows? Maybe I can just do that. That's fine. Oh, this is fun too. I feel like the boys have such a fun little room. There we go. Maybe we'll do like this here and this here. There we go. Nice. All right, so that's that side of the room. And we're doing pretty well. So the only thing we're lacking right now is a little bit of like space, I think. So we still need to get 4 dressers and maybe 4 desks. So for the dressers, I can definitely fit a small one here, like this one here, and maybe just do it in black instead. And then, do we have orange? Probably not. We don't really need to abide by that though. Like we can just get like this one and move this stuff to the foot of the bed maybe. Yeah, that's fine. They don't really need to have major access to it. We'll put that there too. Oops, there we go. Oh, this can definitely move over, by the way. Maybe we can fit a little desk here. So I'm gonna scooch this like right here. So it's sort of half in the way, half not. We'll get a, maybe a desk on this side because we can have a little one for the kid with a little chair at it as well. That's cute. He doesn't need a, oh my God, a little tablet, a little iPad. That's hilarious. Okay, I'll do that. And then we can get definitely 2 desks along here probably. We don't need this. So we'll do maybe a purple desk. So purple and blue. So we'll do this one for this kid here, which is a bit of fun. Ooh, this one matches too. How cute. All right. This kid loves tech, so he definitely needs like the best computer ever. Which I guess we can just get that one, why not? And then we can do a little blue desk. Probably just another small one of some kind. Oh, maybe we can put his over here actually. We'll put his desk along here because he doesn't have a dresser yet, I don't think. So we'll do desk here and then maybe just like this chair. There we go. He doesn't need anything. Okay, and then we will do the dresser because we don't have a dresser yet for you. What kind of skinny dressers do we have? We can always just do a white one as well. Maybe just this one in white. That's cute. All right, that's good there. And then we have room for, well, you need a dresser too, which we can move this down and make room for. We can do a black one. There we go. That's good. This kid's got the biggest one, which is fine. All right, and then we have one more desk, and that desk is for the red student, Hellion, who is telekinetic. And he is a teenager, so he for sure deserves like a full desk. Maybe just this one. I can also pull these out because the curtains are probably going to be annoying. So we'll do that, and then for chairs, probably like a gamer chair actually, that'd be fun. And he can have a laptop as well. Probably also would want to have a nice little table lamp too. Could just do the same one or a similar one. And maybe a little plant or something. We do need some decorations, the tiny desk ones anyway. Get some of this stuff. Yep, that's good. what is telekinetic? He can move stuff with his mind. It's really hard to demonstrate that, to be honest. Maybe I'll just give him a little decoration like that. And then you can have a journal. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Does it come in blue? It does. Adorable. What's on it? I don't know. Okay, swirls. Great. I just want to look up bin real quick because I feel like it would be important to have a bin in here for the boys. There we go. All right, does everyone have everything they need? I think they do. It does look a little bare in the middle, but like I don't really know how to approach that. I guess I can do another rug over under here as well. Let's get a purple one. All right, purple. Ooh, this one's kind of fun. Oh, this one looks like tech stuff though. That's cool. That matches. Slay. Well, they have a lot to do in here. They don't really have a nice little common area though, unlike the girls who have the couch. But you know, it's fine. Let's get them some curtains now. So for curtains, I think we'll just go for some black curtains, potentially just classic these ones because they're inoffensive. Okay, so I have to pull these out just a titch more. That's good though. And then over here, there we go. I should move that up a little bit. There we go. And then what about this side? This side's mostly good. There we go. All right, so that's the room done, I think. I would just like to put in some lights. So maybe I'll probably put a partition down the middle actually. I'll put this down as well. Okay, so this goes in the middle. Maybe we have two. We might need two. I can't tell if that's in the middle or not. That looks like it's in that square. Yeah, that's good. And then where's a partition? What is it called? Oh, it's miscellaneous decorations. Okay. Those are not the only two, but I definitely know where to find it now, which is good. So it's under decorations, miscellaneous. I think it's near the bottom because it's bigger as well. It's like these things. So let me just finish this part off and then we'll probably call it for today. Where are the partitions? Where are they? There's like this one, but that's like really lame. There's that one, which is a bit better. Does this come in any like inoffensive colors? It does. Okay, slay. So I think if we angle this correctly, we might be able to sort of section off the room a little bit. Maybe we even put it like all the way over here. Hold on, let me angle it a little bit more. Oops, hold on. There we go. And then we can put this over here and the bin in between them. And I think that helps a little bit with splitting up the room and taking up some of that middle space. Wow, okay, that actually turned out really well. I am pretty happy with that for today. So, I apologize for the first literal half of stream being muted. Oh my god, that is literally the most embarrassing thing of all time. Let's see who's live, if we can go raid someone. Let's go see Claire's space. I think that's it. Oh, that's not it. Hold on. Oh, Claire's space. Hold on. Raid. Okay. So we're gonna go raid Claire space 3. If you'd like to put in the raid message, you can copy and paste the follower one or the subscriber one, whichever you have access to if you'd like to. I will be back tomorrow to play the All Lot Challenge. Hopefully there'll be no audio issues tomorrow. I know it was, I guess, a shorter stream, but I have actually been around for like a couple of hours now, so I'm gonna have to go. Claire does have follower only chat on, but she's really lovely, and if you'd like to drop a follow, feel free to. And I will see you all next time. Please take care of yourselves, and I will say goodbye. Bye.